Where in the Bible does it actually say that heaven is a spiritual place? Because when I read the Bible, it says heaven is sky. It means sky. The Bible says the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let there be for signs and for seasons, for days and for years. Does that sound like a spiritual place to you, or does it sound like it's talking about the sky? So what I'm trying to prove is that the heaven where God lives is just like the earth. It's a place that is physical and spiritual. It's not just a spiritual place. I'll prove it to you. Genesis 1 verse 7 to 8 says, "And God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above, and he called it heaven. The waters below are the sea, the oceans, the lakes, and whatnot. Waters above are the clouds." Genesis 1 verse 9, "And God said, let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear, and it was so." This is the first expanse, the first heaven. Genesis 1 verse 14 is where people get confused because they think it's the same expanse. No, this is the second expanse. The second expanse has the sun and the moon for day and for night. And then the third expanse has the signs and seasons. Now, let me show you something. What I'm looking at right now is a King James Version, but I'm going to open a different version of the Bible and show you what it says. Now, this is the ESV. The ESV says, "Let there be lights in the expanse of the heavens." Now, it's plural, right? It's adding more than one heaven. So there are different expanses in the heavens. The first one is where they're between the water on the ground and the clouds. And then the second expanse is where the sun and the moon is. And then the third expanse is where the stars are. And now here is the New Living Translation. My favorite version is, "Let lights appear in the sky." It says it straight up. "To separate the day from the night, let them be signs to mark the seasons, days, and years," blah, blah, blah. Right? So it's just the sky. Heaven means sky. Now let's look at Acts 1 verse 9. "After saying this, he was taken up into a cloud where they were watching, and they could no longer see him," Jesus, "as they strained to see him rising into heaven. Two white robed men suddenly stood among them." Okay, oops. Yeah, two white robed men suddenly stood among them. And he was rising into the sky. He went to the sky. He went upward. It's not he rose into a spiritual place. He just went up, right? So it's not a spiritual place. It's a physical space. Think about this. On earth, aren't there spirits here, right? The Bible tells us there's angels. Some of you entertain angels without knowing. The devil is saying, where God, let me open it. Okay, let's look at Job's 1 verse 7. "Where have you come from?" the Lord asked Satan. Satan answered the Lord, "I've been patrolling the earth, watching everything that's going on." Isn't he a spirit? How come he's living on earth? Right? Earth is a physical place, but also it can house spiritual beings. So why can't heaven be the same? Why can't heaven be a physical space that can house spiritual beings just like earth does? Aren't you a spirit living in a body on earth? In heaven, you get a new body. Why? If heaven is not physical, why do you need a new body? Why are you getting a new body there? You're a spirit that gets a new body in heaven. And so if you are a spirit now that has a body, and in heaven you get a new body. So isn't heaven a physical place? Where do we get the idea that it's some sort of spiritual other dimension space? It's physical. God is living in a space, in an area. There's a location, coordinates, somewhere upward. I don't know where, but it says North Star. So that's where we're going when we die, up. Or you go inside the planet to hell, where you are locked up and waiting judgment.